Stompn versus Spoit. Let's go. Stompn versus Spoit, chat. It's fucking happening at the Esports World Cup. They both won their first games, and now they play each other like layer, just like I predicted. Stompn's first game in Pro League was on layer, and now you will go against Spoit on layer. He's not playing that UHL position anymore. And here is where we get to see whether or not the NA versus EU debate on layer holds up true or not. I do believe these are the best two teams respectively on this map from the region. So here we'll see whether or not NA is better at this map or EU is better at the map. I do think they're both really, really good. I think NA has more like cheesy like power-up strats, which I think are more meta right now. So I predicted NA would be better, but we'll see. We'll see. I can totally be wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong, right?
Same. The big thing about this is when we mentioned, yes, you can get close proximity to sites very directly.
Yeah, so you already see the roar, the glass, and the sense. He's a really different, really a lot more of these power operators, these X Factor operators than anything else. Any other region, in my opinion.
Rocky Sandman cheered X100. There's no place I'd rather watch Stompn v Spoit than with Fett's inside.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. No Heartbreaks to open up the angle from operation and down the hallway, but they have the operators to do it. They're going to close out the door while walking down the hallway. Where's the rocket stairs entry, and who's going to do it? Is it Canadian? I think it's Canadian. He's firing out the stairs player. Player is being fired out. Alama likes to play really aggressively with those smokes on the rocket stairs. Surf drops on the bathroom window. And here comes the glass entry too. Smokes going down the hallway. Alamo gets the bathroom player. Alamo gets the bathroom player. They're going to roar it again. Here comes another fire. Canadian takes fires to rocket stairs control. They have rocket stairs control. The glass is moved up. Here we go. Sniping on a player, Alama goes down, but Surf, Rex and low HP. They rotate another player to bathroom side to hold the cuts. He's on the rappel, it's Spoit.
And just playing on that rappel, trying to act as that cutoff.
SR have the hallway. This has been the first time we've actually seen someone take that rocket stairs away from Alama. How would you respond?
Very important. Patience is going to be so vital.
My cat's being cute right now, but I can't pet you because this game's too good. There's no Heartbreaks done, no Heartbreaks SR. How are they going to end? They can't really go for a good end. And there's a player on mask wall still. How are they going to entry? Oh, but he sees him! The sprint fucks him over. Here comes the glass entry. Doki's gonna get two on mask wall. Ambi gets the bomb, though. Will he stick it? Where's Spoit? Where's Spoit? Spoit gets two. 2v2. 2v2. Stompn still up. Stompn and Lawyer are the two highest performing players so far at this event. From the first game, the sense walls come through. The push through. 1v1. He's on the chest desk. Lawyer versus Spoit. Lawyer! Holy shit, this is a game and a half. This is a game and a half. This is a game and a half, boys.
This is what we talked about inside of G2. The roster stacked from top to bottom with players who are
oh my god.
Gifted.
Oh my god, he's yelling. Oh, they're shit talking, bro.
Microphone very animated as always towards his North American opposition in this regard. And again, I mean, it's been very loud out here, actually. I've actually loved hearing the players go. Of course, we have 3 stages also close to each other. Actually, as we went into this game, I looked over to my left shoulder. I saw DZ playing victory in their matchup.
You would have no idea what's going on. You would have no idea that I'm petting my cat.
Earlier. One of the big problems for Shopify, and I love this the idea of taking that Aurora, blocking off the main site panel.
Yeah, I think the lack of an ace there might have been like the deal breaker for them. They weren't able to fucking clear that guy out of the mask wall. Doki got 2 kills there, fucking critical point in the round.
Ambi had a great spot after Doki tried to lock it down with the Kiba. It was just way too low HP. 1 bullet was enough to bring him down, but still an incredibly hotly contested round. And like you said, with how defense heavy this map is, being able to bring the primary site down to an incredibly close 1v1 could be a really good sign for Shopify.
I couldn't agree more, and the real goal is that they can continue this trend going on and on. They need to not let G2 get themselves a significant buffer. They need to keep this game as close as possible.
Hold on, I'm going to be petty on Twitter for the one guy who said DZ would be worse.
When you're on the favorable side, but just puts that little bit of
Maybe I should do that later.
On the EU leaders for it. Diving on board with Spoit, could be the operator of choice from this one. Logic bombs to work with in the later stages. Just trying to opt to try and find some early control.
Ying also coming out the first, or sorry, well, I guess the third of probably many cheese ops that we can expect.
There we go, back on the brief.
Rebellion. There's no Warden being played
Bunk's briefing, now Ying shotgun. This is another NA staple that hasn't been brought out in EU, abused by
more and more
Spirits
popular
mainly.
as time lets on, especially, and you highlighted Lair, so many 90-degree angles. The shotguns are so good. I mean, how many times have we seen, speaking of DZ, Spirits walk up the main stairs with a Ying shotgun and obliterate the smoke?
Operational control Darks or Spirits now. Surf entering the mask wall.
Dokkaebi is going to help.
Both teams should be warm right now. Jazz is smooth. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, man.
G2 looks like they're beginning to fall back a little bit.
Starting the early stages of this multi-layered defense, both can openers have been burnt at this stage. 4 drones lost from the side of Shopify. So slowly bleeding away utility. 1 impact burn from G2, but that was likely in the early stage of this prep.
First pick for Ambi. Shopify Rebellion. Doki goes down. Rexon gets the next one. But as long as Loira is up, I think that's a threat. Loira has been looking so fucking good in these 2 games. It looks like a really on day for him. And to be fair, when is he really fucking off? Stompn still on the top for it. Will he fall off? I think they're playing it to die. No, they're going to fall off now. They're finally giving it up. Leave the fuck out of there. There's a player on fucking Pebble's door right now, ready to threaten the people still holding outside. They still want to go for picks, it seems like, on this layer. Making Vert over the side now. They have the players top. Yeah, U-Haul. Ambi getting ready to walk in Pebble's door. He has the cut on a pixel angle. Does he stop it? Stop it goes on to Ambi.
With the lack of info, Ambi is sitting on yet
5v2 G2.
Good
Or I mean, SR.
Now it's Alamau and Loira stuck on 2 different floors. There's no way for Alamau to rotate
Holy
back. Loira
shit.
almost dies to Vert. They've got active info on him.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Loira goes down. Alamau goes down. SR dominant round on briefs.
Massive round for Shopify to get themselves back to level playing field, and this is going to stop the daylight growing between these teams. And I think a perfect example of the stylistic differences.
This is a game right here. This is a fucking game.
A little bit impatient. Stompn caught out by the angle held by, I believe, Ambi, or was it Surf? Was holding this. It was Ambi, yeah. Just denied it, and that's the kill right there on your screen. That second pick on Ravels from G2, removing that flexibility to work with, and well, a little bit of pressure applied as G2 do lose one of their defense rounds. Still lots to go in early days in this best of 1, but Shopify showing they can hang.
The good sign, too, though, for G2 is that it's the middle floor site. Not the biggest deal in the world. They still have labs, and you've still got the top floor, again, to potentially lock out the 4-2, which we typically want to see. But Shopify Rebellion, cold and calculated on that upstairs, forcing those players into the sight lines. I'm surprised Ambi was able to sneak in as far as he could on Sledge. Not an operator you typically know for sneaking into a forward flank position. But as I said, basement is now in the cards for G2, and they have
Valero, if they had 3 things, somebody would have appreciate you, man.
They've got a lot of stall with the castle, the Mute Lucy, and Tachanka also showing his face. I don't think we've seen him today so far. I think it's our first one, at least on C stream.
Certainly on this stream. I haven't seen him pop up on the our A and B feeds just yet. Now,
G2 jerseys are tough, yeah. G2 and when BDS were in the game, they had really fire jerseys. Oh yeah, they're still in the game. G2 and BDS, I think, have the best jerseys. They have fucking fire jerseys, bro. Alma not get drone. Did he get missed drone? No, I found him. I think Ambi finds him right there. Yeah, Ambi finds him. Ambi finds him on this drone. This is going to be a basement roam. Castle barricades.
And just trying to keep himself concealed for a little bit longer. Opens up that main barricade, and this is going to be a problem now. Alamau uncertain of what he can do.
I think they're going for a sight hit. I think they're going for a fast sight hit off the stock.
Watching that, they help cover that retreat.
Yeah, I think off the floor, something's going to go straight for sight. Surf is going to solo lurk up top to deny the vert if this sight hits successful. Canadian's still on the Ying shotgun. He's going to go into garage. Remember, this is Loira's domain. Loira literally domain expands here and fucking just one-taps everyone. No, it looks like they're coming back top floor. I actually don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Being established on the site too, just from some
get some Lucy down.
Maybe try and feign a push.
Where are they coming from, Chad? Where are they coming from? Aaron Taylor, Jim Opal, thank you for the sub and I appreciate you, man. I think they want to go for this garage kill, but Loira wants to hold it down to die. We know Loira loves holding this garage on a die, and last time he got a triple kill against Virtus Pro, but will Shopify Rebellion's refrag be better to not give him the clip? No, they're going to go straight for a filtration hop? Without clearing top floor, the staircase could be fucking dangerous. Canadian hops in. Canadian hops in, sees a player, stock door.
He's going to deploy a second to buy him a little bit more space. He tries to charge in towards B.
Blast goes down. Stock control, player found in stock. Canadian. Stompn gets 2 in stock. Really huge kills from Stompn. Finds a player inside, but he has the shotgun now. He doesn't. Oh my god, Canadian. Good patience by Canadian. Stompn has stock control, but they have pillar now. Is Alamo up top? Alamo is up top. He could have Vert above him. Their Valkim's in sight. 50 seconds left.
What can Alamo do here? Because I think the hatch is also...
Are they going for kill on a Stompn? Really? I don't know if this is the play. I don't know if going for kill is the play. The player rotates outside. They're double them stuck. They're both stuck in stock. They're both here. How are they going to do this? Pushes through. What a kill by Alamo. Both 1 HP. Rex in last one. Oh, Case was in stock. That's why. That's why, because Case was in stock.
4 kills for the kid in the lead back.
Coin, thinking of the subs to no edge. HC Wavy, Dancing Dingo, thinking of the subs. Holy shit, Case was in stock. They couldn't plant. They were actually cornered in stock door. Case was in fucking stock. Oh my god.
Stompn take a bow. Alamo, what a brave rotation.
That is insane. That is insane.
Crazy rotate.
No, the rotate was good because basically the right play SR could have gone for if they were a little more patient was rotating someone outside stock. So Alamo was playing for the guy to rotate outside stock to pinch Stompn, and then he would have killed that guy. So that was actually a good play. It just, wow, holy fucking shit.
Up there, but still, 2 players trapped.
SR just didn't fucking triple up on that guy. Doc, you think there's someone going to add? Appreciate you, man.
And he's just holding these pixels. And I mean, that's what he did in T3. That's what he did in T2. And that's what he continues to do in EML. He is such an incredible player on a great gun.
Bro, EWC has just posted that clip of Stompn winning that to Jinxie Loyals 46 seconds ago. Holy shit.
He's not one.
Yeah, they're farming.
Take that aggressive.
They're farming.
Really well done from G2. That's the 2 primary sites now over and done with as we rotate back to Master. G2 with a very similar operator lineup. The key difference being Loira no longer on Ella. Little bit of a gun op, like you just want the Scorpion or the Shotgun in that case, and they're doubling up, or rather tripling up Tachanka Goyo Smoke because they saw Shopify Rebellion. Again, 2 players trying to corner. They still.
Dude, I posted the screenshots of DZ beating FaZe and SSG losing to fucking W7M. And someone replied with, "Isn't this proving how inconsistent DZ can be? Like, when did we start calling people inconsistent off their wins? Like, I understand if they lose and you call them inconsistent, but like, bro, when did we start? When did someone win a game and you're like, yeah, that just proves how inconsistent they are?
Haven't they lost one? They've lost 1 game in the past month.
Yeah, the fans sometimes like.
I
didn't realize that's why we were
That's just how inconsistent they are, bro.
I was like,
inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
I completely forgot the fans or anything. But I think in
volume up. Well, I was told by Deborah that this is the ideal volume, so I'm gonna keep it at this.
It's Blackbeard time. Canadian on him. Spoit still rocking the sense. So you
Back to top floor again.
Blind the defense, but you still have that kind of way.
They have hard reach this time. They have the shield. It looks like they're gonna go for a more default black ISO or a fucking Skybridge I'll take this time. I'm not sure. It looks like more of a Skybridge. Ambi underneath with the buck. Yeah, it looks like a Skybridge take. So they're gonna do Ambi with the buck. Canadian's gonna walk down Skybridge. They're gonna buck out underneath. They're gonna go for it together. Or Maskwell point. I actually don't know what Shake gonna go for. It looks like they're gearing up for Maskwell more than anything. Not a Skybridge. Okay.
They're very aware of the windows.
Surfer's still outside bathroom windows. He loves this spot. They want to take Rocket Stairs now with Canadian going up Rocket. There you go. Double up Rocket Stairs. G2 give it up. Dude, this is like the first time I've actually seen like Alamo give up like Rocket Stairs like twice, bro. That's one thing NA does have over EU, but it doesn't matter right now in terms of what the score is. And they have double plant denial. They have a perfect counter shot to this mass plant strat because they don't have the util anymore to go for flood throughs or kills. So how are they going to make this work? They can stop this plant for effectively the entire rest of the round. How is SR going to make this work? Loira gets behind chest desk, but they have the buck underneath. The buck underneath is going to be the X factor here. Buck's underneath, and as long as you don't power him, he can clear out the players out of everywhere in this room. Ambi bucks under chest desk. Rex and entries off it. Now they're going for flank on Ambi. Oh, they all go down. They all win their gunfights. G2 win every single gunfight.
Shopify Rebellion as they try to execute.
And the player retakes Rocket Stairs. Stompn retakes Rocket Stairs.
Finally, Surf is there to get one, and he's chasing down this
Holy shit.
Goes down.
Surf 1v2 though. I don't even know how they brought it back. It was a 5v2.
1v2. Surf pulled so much magic out of his hat in the earlier game. Can he do it again against G2?
Getting this chest desk.
Utility
Keep a
still in
barricade.
pocket, going for the fake Flores to try and bait the Sazami.
Oh, but Loira is too fucking cold on that position. Loira is too fucking cold on that position. It doesn't even matter. Drez, I think of somebody don't ads. Dune Clavius, think of somebody don't ads. Justin, think of somebody don't ads. Here we fucking go, chat. Here we go. 3-1 G2. 3-1. Holy fuck. Ryan, think of somebody don't ads. Appreciate it.
Now, obviously, this map is going to be defense favored, but
Loira is too fucking cold.
Starting to have the alarm bells raised for Shopify.
And right now, it looks like NA has more tricks up their sleeve in terms of operators and plays they can do, but G2 and EU looks like they have the better fundamentals on this map.
I don't think they go for
Holy
it
shit.
unless they lose bunks here. Because they did win bunks pretty dominantly.
Revs off the
Oh, they
go.
are taking it. Interesting. Actually, do we know who called it?
I would imagine Super would have called. I think it was Shopify.
Tag timeout, Shopify tag timeout right now.
Super looks a lot more animated and problem solving at this stage, and this is one of the things I love about being up here. We got a complete peripheral of every single theme and player at this point.
Hold on.
And
Shopify look a little stressed, bro.
Always imagine.
I won't even lie, they look a little stressed.
Look at a little shaky.
They look a little stressed, I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing his team hasn't faced before. Nothing that man
Look
hasn't
at-
faced
look at
before as well.
Troy
Look at Troy Nadian. Look at Troy. Troy Canadian.
They won bunks so dominantly. I don't know if you want to give G2
When I asked
the
Spoit if he was nervous about
time
playing
to talk
Stompn,
out their own
he's-
bunks
he
and figure out
declined to
how to
comment.
change it to perfect.
I mean, honest to God, if G2 win this game, they're the best layer team in the world. Like, they're straight up. And like every team from now on should be like banning the layer against them.
We just had the Legion and the Ella.
This is an ego chow to have from both teams because they both literally went undefeated on this map in both their respective regions, you know?
If they place them right, it's going to be harder for Ambi to sneak into those positions. Shopify Rebellion right now, they're showing Lion Blitz Capital. That makes me think either they're going fast sight or they're running in upstairs somewhere.
No. I think they're gonna go. I think they're gonna just like ISO like Skybridge side. They're gonna go Skybridge side. They're gonna like have the guy up top, and they're gonna go for plant on site with the smokes. There's no Warden SR side or G2 side.
With those track stingers and with the aggression of the blitz.
That's why you seem to run the Troy Canadian strat, dude. I guess.
Again, forcing G2 out of these upstairs positions, out of these power positions.
Like the bunks breach for the second side.
With that call.
Wall no meat jammer on it. They're gonna call the thermite over now to open the site wall up. Yeah, it's gonna be a Skybridge ISO. Skybridge ISO, and then they're gonna flow down to the site, have a guy distract up top, and go for the plant meanwhile.
Still on the roof droning. I think he's along with Rexon right now. Canadian on the blitz, the man with the case. So once push comes to shove, he's not gonna be taking aggressive space in sight. He's gonna try and get somewhere safe with the coverage of that shield. Right now, droning out the same floor.
Laura is nowhere near sight right now, so technically if Canadian does find a gap, he could just go straight for the plan. And it looks like all the players are gearing up for that right now. Every single person is forced for it. Mido, think of the sub. Hand, you think of the sub. Digital ads, appreciate it, guys. They just need to smoke. There's no fucking, there's no Solus and there's no Warden. So they could just smoke plant right now. There really is no one here to stop it. There is Loira coming around green 90 side though, but Serve has him cut off if really need be.
Shopify are wanting G2 to walk
Cats, thank you for subbing, no ads.
wanting them to make a mistake. This is where you need to have a
Here comes Canadian walking around now. He has a shield on his back, so in case there is a Solus, he doesn't get spotted out by it. Surf's going to open up the opposite wall, and I think they might go for the plant off of that to fake out the pressure.
Opened up nicely and beginning to make some good progress with G2.
Walls are open, and now they're all in place for plant. There's no one on site. The entire way to stop this is going to be the vert. Canadian goes in. Is he going to plant on the smoke? Gets into the closet spot. Bomb's going down. How will G2 stop this? They have no smokes ready for it. And here the bomb is down. Retake now. It's not too bad of a retake. I won't lie. It's not too terrible of a retake for G2. They just have to play it patiently. But the impact's going to do damage to both players up top.
Shopify Rebellion
finished down outside breach, and they
they
have threatened out retake up top. So now Shopify have just shown that they're threatening the retake up top. Here comes a freeze. No more flash for Blitz. They have two players outside the breach holding the cross of the bomb. And now G2 has to stay top 4 because they know Ambi will retake the vert above the bomb if that ever becomes the case. So here comes the stick. Here comes the stick, and the player's holding the vert, but he doesn't even get the cross. He doesn't catch the cross of Rexon. Rexon stops the fuse.
Slips in through the vert. Alamau pads
Question mark by Surf is insane. Wow, 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 wow. Game and a half, boys. Game and a half. Cat's lazy.
From hard breach to a deeper plant position.
Oh my god.
Solo canister was thrown down in the midst of that smoke, so Canadian can walk in and get that great play. And again, I love this from this team. The commitment to the plan. Everybody played their part perfectly.
Game and a half, boys. Game and a half. This is the highest level layer we'll see internationally, I think.
No easy way to get this job done. Best efforts done by players.
But look at G2, they still get it down to a 1v1. I mean, even though they've already basically won the round, like, that retake is not bad. G2 are guns firing at every single point in the round. They're winning situations that really look fucking impossible because they're playing the context, refrags, and crossfires with each other so perfectly.
Right in between, they set up
the coordination on G2 right now, the micro coordination literally looked disgusting.
Okay, and Canadian gets the plant down perfectly. Now we go on Labs. So, Shopify Rebellion, they take the timeout, and they use the timeout just to guarantee that it was bunks. They won it dominating last time, but they want to 100% make sure they get their quota, their requisite 2 rounds on the attack. It's done. Now Labs, if they lose this, I feel like as long as it's not dominant and you give the momentum back to G2, as long as it's not dominant, you don't really care if you lose this. If you win here, it's just a bonus going into your defense.
And the big thing is the previous time that they were attacking this, it came down to a massive clutch play from Stompn and Alamau. So the timeout was called to guarantee that middle floor site, and now you have a good chance of repeating.
Do you think that G2's attack is better than SR's defense?
Though, is of course they do not have access to that Ying. Canadian
I don't know.
Exceptionally well to get a significant amount of space and essentially
because if you think about like where NA's like specialty comes in, it's gonna be the attacks, right? Like the glass, the sense, the Aurora. Like just having that much cheese in your power, but then like a defense, it just evens out. It just goes back to being kind of like default TC, unless they have some crazy tech I don't fucking know about. Here comes this crazy hold weapons. I really like this strat from G2 where they have this mirror down here, this really util stack. A lot of teams run a lower util amount in that room. I think it's so good to stack util in the room. I haven't seen a team successfully clear it out yet when they have that big of a setup. And that gets Vert over the site. SR last attacking round onto the basement. They're going to lurch into first floor now. I do think they kind of want to clear this out, maybe. The rest of the players, though, I think spread out horizontally around the site, ready to lurk onto it, or like, direct hit it, garage side. Yeah, it looks like a garage take, and they're going to deny the Vert on the other side of the map.
I've avoided the glaze too much today.
How's Loira giving up? Yeah, Loira's giving up garage. Loira's not going to play aggressive in garage anymore against this team. And now all of G2 fall back to site. SR have all of Vert. This is very dangerous, especially if they take Toxin control. If this is a lot of control given, I won't lie. If they take Toxin, which he's making the Vert above him right now, they could just plant the bomb, just like straight up. If they make all the right Vert in the site, G2 have to get picks before they can get that. They're going to play aggressive correctly. Quite correctly, this is the right play to play this aggressive right now, because the moment the SR get all the Vert they need, it's just GG's. And Serves holding the flanks. There's a double flank now. Oh, Rexon's going to take the gunfight on him. Serves getting ready behind him. Rexon knows. Rexon, no! The cross! Surf on the counter pressure. But Loira from the other side, they retake Vert, And now G2 has the Vert. Now how are they going to go for the execute? They don't know if anyone's behind the mirror or not. Canadian gets in the plant spot. Canadian bomb going down. Does G2 retake Vert in time to stop this plant? Ambi going to retake top off that. Canadian's in the shits. Ambi's going to retake Vert by himself. Ambi, the big hero play this round. It's going to be him. He does it. He has Vert over the bomb. He has to stop. Canadian, are you going to whiff? No, he's not going to whiff. Good refrag. Canadian trades!
What a shot from the IGL. Ambi now has above. Stompn the shield.
Vert from both sides. Stompn 1v1 through the Vert.
Trying to bait it. Ambi's got the
sticking it. Not gonna work! Holy shit! Someone put the camera on Troy! Someone put the camera on Troy right now! I know he's screaming. Oh, you hear that, Chad? He's screaming at him.
Canadian dives in with cover on his back.
Holy shit!
Go down, and it was a huge individual performance, finding 2 in that post plan, trading with Blaz, and leaving it all down to a 1v1. Unfortunately, Stompn couldn't find success in this 1v1, meaning that we go level at the cost.
Ambi's gonna retake Vert by himself. Ambi, the big hero play this round. It's gonna be him. He does it!
However, We're going to have to see how the first couple rounds shape out first, because a map can be statistically defender-sided, but sometimes it just depends on the teams.
Hell yeah, thank you for something to add. Cheers.
On the bans, as the final ones come in, it's Cade Bandit. G2 want these walls open. They're not having it. They want the free walls in them. On the other side, Shopify know how much G2 and these top
Vignolo, thank you for something to add. Appreciate it, man.
with Deimos, because we talked about the lurk play from G2. The Deimos enables that so hard. There's so much vert play on lair. Deimos is so good.
Subs,
and then Monty, just really annoying.
I mean, to double down on the Deimos thing, you got two of the best Deimos players on the same roster. Doki Alamo, a very common pick for them. So this is a very, I think, sensible and a smart decision from Shopify to take these operators away. They're going to look at this set of bans from G2, realizing, okay, we're not going to be able to play around the wall, so what can we do?
That's Troy right now. For those who are still unaware of who Troy Canadian is, he looks unimpressive. His aim looks shit, but he's an IGL who has won in 3 separate eras on 3 different teams. The first ever 6 Invitational, the 6th Invitational 3 years later, 2020 with SSG, first 6 Invitational with 2017 with Continuum and King George, and 2022 Charlotte Major with Dark Zero. 3 different teams, 3 different eras. Many consider him the GOAT of the game. He looks dog shit mechanically, but when it fucking matters, let me tell you, he pulls it out. Defense now, Shopify Rebellion. G2 on the attack, and like I said, NA kind of lose their specialty when they get onto the defense half. The game kind of evens out, but once again, is layer attacker defender sided? Now most say it's attacker sided when it comes to the actual 2 good teams playing it, and I would have to agree with that. So G2 right now, theoretically, according to what Stompn, by the way, Stompn himself said it's attacker sided, so according to him, they have the advantage now off of even half. Barrio TV, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man.
From Shopify Rebellion anywhere close to that position.
They have the buck underneath waiting for picks.
Perhaps mispositioning is on our
Stompn getting ready to get outer mask wall open. They have a cam making sure that no one can come peek his wall while he's getting this wall open. Spoit gonna flex reinforce off inner mask wall, but will that be the right play, especially considering outer mask wall is gonna get open? Will that be the right play, yes or no? Because if you're not gonna hold operational down, ooh, he's gonna give up operational, and the thermite wall is gonna get open now. Spoit now playing on the chest desk, and he's gonna get bucked out from underneath. Now Blast comes for the kill on Spoit. Plant's already going down. Spoit's getting bucked out now. How are they going to stop it? Smoke's coming out. Oh, but players are going down. Stompn's. The bomb is down, but he's dead. 5v2 retake, and the clash is up. Buck is underneath, though. They have post play from underneath. They have to kill this glass first. Really aggressive play by this glass. I won't even lie. Spoit gets the kill. Last one's underneath. They have to retake underneath. How are they going to kill? Wait, he can stay from outside. He can long arm from outside the building. He can go outside the building and long arm. They're sticking it. 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 Does he know? Really good power SR. Beautiful retake from them. The NT Joshua, thank you for something to no ads. E-Right, thank you for something to no ads. Alvaro, thank you for something to no ads. Holy shit. Cup file, thank you for something to no ads. Appreciate that. Holy shit. PZM, 2 ECC, FRA, thank you for something to no ads. Appreciate that. Holy fuck. Guard by pass, thank you for the sub, man. What the fuck? It's crazy. LWH 4407, thank you so much for the ads. Appreciate that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Again, like you said, too many bodies lost to get that, in order to get that plant down. The cost was too great, and now Shopify Rebellion hold their first lead of the map. I think it's safe to say momentum.
Joker, thank you for the sub and ads.
Coming off of 2 really good close wins on the attack, and then moving into a pretty dominant defense. And similarly, they're also going to rock Bunk's second, which I feel like is really odd, because typically in
Bunk's breach now, but this time a U-Haul. It looks like a U-Haul green extension. So Spoit really loves to play on that staircase with the zombie set up there. I don't think that's something that G2 should be unfamiliar with. G2 love going for that sense plant ISO on the door from the green lobby side, but SR are holding it, so they're going to have to push, likely switch the push around. Mid-round. Nave, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man.
A little bit of tension setting into G2 as it feels. I think they're beginning to realize, as you said, this is the very first time in this matchup the lead is with their rival. Shopify Rebellion for the first time lead here on layer. Momentum is turning, and G2 will find that pressure growing on the back. Of course, this is
Docky made it. Thank you for the sub and general ads.
Well,
Spoit and Medic Hall just creating a little bit of pressure before we go into a staircase spot with all these zombie barricades, as we've seen him love to play over and over. Main wall does get open. Getting contested by Ambi, outside player.
Bandit means those are really quick. Interesting.
G2 going for the Skybridge take now, so they still want to go for this push where they go down Green Hall, plant sets in the corner.
Namely,
They have to clear out this push though, because SR want to hold it no matter what. Spoit's going to be on the staircase. This is their hold. They love this shit. Here comes the aggressive peek from. Oh my God, Ambi! What a shot! Refrag though, refrag on the staircase. Doki gets another. Doki, really good commitment by G2. Really good refrag. They have Green Hall control. They can go for a plant right now. They don't have sense. Oh, they don't have sense. The smoke grenades are still up. There's Warden up top though. That's the issue, and he's gonna go pick up the bomb. Doki's gonna go pick up the bomb.
An apology from you,
My bad.
Bro.
My bad.
Couldn't do that with a PMM. Wouldn't have the mic capacity for it. And the big thing is advantage.
There's a player on the window stopping them from retaking the staircase. They just have to stop the bomb from Vert. They have to stop the bomb plant from Vert now. That's the only chance they have. There's smokes, and the Warden needs to be the one to make sure the plant doesn't go down through a smoke. G2 are going to aggress at the same time that they're making this plant go down. And starting to win that little mini game while they're getting distracted by the aggression, but also stopping the plant. Having the man disadvantage on this situation is fucking bad.
I see Blaz getting ready for one as well. And G2 resetting back, or Shopify resetting to a very default and passive state.
All three of them are upstairs, so they better hope the Vert.
Are they going to go for a lurk? Yeah, they're going to go for. Oh, wait. Rexon?
G2
Retook in the hallway.
Man on the left
He knows. Good pre-fire, but not going to catch anyone.
For now, goes back to holding the Vert.
Here comes the bomb planter.
Doing with Canadian, who's now going to start sending his toxic babes.
Rexon playing aggressive to make sure that
45 seconds left.
they can't push through on the plant denial players. There's not a double lurk. It's a single player lurking up top. Will G2 send a second lurker operational side to disrupt this? Oh, Rexon, are you going to win the gunfight on green stairs? No, he is not. They get through the site. They get through the site. Plant is going down. Plant dies. Plant dies. Plant dies. Plant dies.
Denies the plant. 3-on-3.
Did they get the case? Stompn retook the case. He's fighting on the other side. Blaz gets his. Blaz is opposite side. Blaz is opposite side. Oh, good lurk. Yeah, that's exactly what they needed. Not Blaz, sorry. Alamel's on the other side. Yes, that's exactly what they needed. Like I said, in the middle of the round, you send another lurker up top because you know they're playing that mini game. Then another lurker opposite side. Nathan, thank you for the sub and ads. Appreciate you. That's a good lurk. That's a W lurk. Exactly like I said, chat. That's exactly what they needed. They sent the other guy on the other side because then you can't have a one guy be your entire distraction.
When you're holding full upstairs like that, but you
they kill the Vert. They can go for plant again. When Stompn goes for the plant, they push off of it. Really good coordination, G2.
Towards the Grim, and that's the go button for G2. They have to scramble back, deny the plant. Stompn picks it back up because there's smoke coverage. And Alamo, I didn't even know where he was that whole round until he got that kill in
needed a
security.
Shopify. Needed a Shopify.
Clearly, he was just like, I don't know if he was just making sure there was no he was flank watching Ash. You know how people do that because Ash has 3 spaces, you just zip her across the map. I don't know if he was flank watching Ash. I don't know if he was just clearing another side of the map, or if that was
Troy is turning back the clock. He might be turning back the cock. The cock, bro.
Display for a minute and a half, but either way,
Coca-Cola
for that round, and now we have basically the same result.
Basement side, third in rotation now.
Successful master, fail bunks. We go down to basement now, and G2, now they're rocking that blitz.
This is going to be a very
same kind of mirror setup on the weapons.
In my opinion, from this. With this lineup, they don't have a significant amount of vertical destruction of play. Actually, none realistically. You got 3 breaching charges applicable for this side.
I actually don't know which one's weapons and which one's missile. I think the one they're in is weapons, and the room next to is missile. Stompn lurk lobby. Is he already going to go in? They already have prep info. G2 are so good at playing this. They're so good at their early entries. They take map control so incredibly fast early in the round that you could never. You have to be on your toes every single time. Alamo going for a kill already pressure on filtration stairs. Will he float off the smoke into weapons or no? This is a fake. Oh, but here comes the player through the rotate. Oh my God, Troy! Good C4 by Ambi. 3v3 trade. SR not giving this up. They're gonna fall off now though.
3 versus 3.
Holy shit! That C4 was perfect for the refrag on Troy. The octane of this game is insane. You blink for a second, and the entire round goes by you.
Valkyrie on the board. You don't know how much info Spotify Rebellion could possibly have.
Spotify Rebellion.
And amongst those
Spotify
trades,
is
that phantom
crazy.
present from the mirror, you saw Stompn very nervous about working his way in because of that window. Like you said, with everyone falling back, he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Chase likely soon to be recovered by the attack, and even though it's a 3-on-3, even though 4 players are dead, we still got half the round to go. So G2 still with plenty of time to try and reposition, figure out how they want to take this. First things first, denying the
player on the mirror. Ooh, the Claymore, is he gonna get a kill?
Take the case through filter.
What the fuck?
So tantalizing.
What the fuck happened to that? What the fuck happened to that fucking... Oh, it got impacted or something? That drone hole, bro. That drone hole fucking Claymore actually gets so many kills, bro. That's hilarious. And be aggressively holding stock control. Surf actually retaking vert here. Oh, he's getting ready to flank. Oh, he's getting ready to go down filtration stairs. He's gonna go down filtration stairs. Surf is gonna slip past Stompn and go down filtration stairs and kill the entire push. Rexen gets his kill. Surf has filtration stairs, and that's case. And now Stompn has to retake it by himself. And Moira went to the other side of the map to lurk. What a flank!
Moira is still playing deep in Toxin. Both attackers on
Sees him?
opposite sides of this basement, no trade
No one tap.
whatsoever. Maybe trying to link up.
Oh, not gonna happen. Killing the Surf, not gonna happen. Moira 1v2. We've seen him do it before. If there's any guy to do the 1v2, it's gonna be Moira. He gets one. Moira, baiting out the pushes. Moira!
Oh my gosh!
Holy
shit!
Absolutely insane from Loira. Out of his
He's shit talking. He's shit talking. He's shit talking. Oh my fucking god.
No!
Oh my fucking god. Moira Demon, bro.
Their faces loud and vocal as often G2 are. Can they capitalize on that momentum? Often teams find a way of trying to clutch into a run and string of rounds. Opening this up, that play from Alamo was so exceptional to reading the game sense, but mechanics and individual and the game read here.
Holy
with
fuck.
Information call for a drawn out the revolver and finds it. And you can just see the passion from this team as they dive in. This is how much it means. And I've got a feeling that everything might just shift off this.
Dude, Alamo's not even hyped. He was aghast. He couldn't believe what he just saw. I can't either with that revolver and with that horrible skin too. I don't know how he sees anything. Landing the headshot on Rexen, and you also have to question the crossfire and the timing and communication from Ambi and Rexen. They have the perfect crossfire, but the Twitch pre-fires through. Maybe
this guy on Twitter just told me that DZ has lost 3 of their last 5 matches.
Overswings, and Rexen is still trying to rotate through filter. I just said, if Loyal wants to win this,
are we talking about maps or matches?
And quickly. And what did Shopify Rebellion do? They isolated themselves for him.
There was a timeout called in the midst of this. Now I'm unsure of the source of it. And now this was from G2 to call a timeout after a clutch round like that. That's the mental of this game at times, the gamesmanship.
Holy
just
fucking
shit.
shit.
Stew in
How do you feel about this timeout?
and take the pace out of the game. But G2 back and ready to go for this
Which one?
Coach's microphones are back up and
This
live.
one?
G2 just calls timeout.
Well, he was in a 2v1. He probably told the ref to like timeout.
G2, they're gonna be right.
Like it's, you know, like it won Alpha Clutch, so it's a good timeout. Strategically, they did lose that round,
It's
so.
not just another round. You're up 5-4, one more, and you have match point. You are 1 round away from $40,000. Or sorry, no, the other one. You're 1 round away from 75. Both of these teams already have 40 by winning their first game. So now the pressure's on for Spotify Rebellion.
Bro, why do they keep calling it Spotify Rebellion?
Swing round
I don't know, bro.
Because we're going back to Master. We're going back to the
Was it
primary
1v3?
bomb site.
Oh
Again,
shit, I didn't know it was
they had
1v3.
won that retake nearly
It was
flawlessly,
1v3.
but
He
G2
killed
are
the
giving
Goyo
them
prone
a very
on the breach,
different look.
the
Instead
Valk,
of the Ying Glaz with the
then
Nook, they're
the
just going to
Mira.
rock
Oh,
2 shields
shit.
and get in Shopify's face.
I edited the post.
Banned away the clash as well. Shopify in that ban
I wouldn't
stage, take
that
away
much.
the
What if I am billion?
So not having that rock of the defense.
They
not
could
having that
fully
CC
be
shield,
up
just to have that
literally
control
6-3 right now.
And the pressure the
If, like,
operator provides.
the round where they were both stuck in stock, and that round that Laura win. But that's the thing about G2, you can never count them out. They always have the clutch
I have
factor.
a feeling he'll be a very important vocal point of this round yet again. G2's drone economy looking great at this stage. Well, only 2 lost. Now make it 3 as the Blackbeard knocks the door.
Nadine
That's
holding
gonna be
down U-Haul
Blaz.
now. with the top floor site. They're not going to go for basketball ISO anymore. Fast plant. Ooh, Doki already taking hell of fucking damage off the fucking jump out from Rexon.
And that damage done now is a massive investment to the late game. That means Canadian has extra potential to take a smoke counter pick on the Doki.
1 or 2 shots.
So many tight angles on the side. Are the smoke grenades going to come out?
People saying a one-shot
Blitz is now through.
Really matter, but it can change how you
Beautiful
play,
crossfire, Shopify Rebellion.
Gets caught in a crossfire.
Canadian goes down though, and that's the smoke's gone. That's going to be a huge stop in their game plan. The Bucks are going to stop them from playing inside the armor in the storage at all.
Just on the cusp of servers, or rather storage.
Buck still bucking underneath, displacing everyone on the team. Doki gets his on the flank.
Gives G2 the advantage as Surf dies below, protecting
4v3 SR. I mean
G2.
G2.
Sure that it's not isolated as he's staring up at the ceiling, making this defense
The buck underneath is so oppressive for this side, so Surf had the right idea for stopping the flank, but Doki was holding it for him. Really good coordination by their Doki. Doki going counter pressure now in the art window. He's going to hop in the window as the team is going for execute on this side of the map. It's a 1v1 between Doki and Ambi here.
They find themselves
for the round, essentially. As long as Ambi's in that corner.
You mentioned without that denial in the hands of Canadian, this could be a very
doesn't matter. Laura going back underneath to displace him, make him move, and then he's going to move into the loving arms of Doki. Here comes a nade.
Find some damage on the Ambi.
He gets bucked out. Ambi 1v1 versus Laura. Ambi wins it! Ambi wins it, and now he can just stay there. And now he can just stay there, and Rexon wins his. And he types low.
Meaning G2 on the back foot, and a 3 versus 2, all in favor of the defense. A lull in chat as well to rub salt in the wound. And G2 need to find
Stompn Doki 2v3 though, the two roommates. The two Scottish roommates. Not undoable. Where's Doki? Going opposite side? Downs one. 8 seconds left. Spoit gets his on the Stompn. Back to 5-5. Tied SR. Holy shit. I mean, holy shit. Skullward, thank you so much for the ads. Appreciate you, man.
Same mistake they made in the round prior, holding the crossfire.
But that's the level of the game we're playing, guys. Ambi knows he is the one thing stopping the push from happening. Doki goes on the other window art side to cut off Ambi from falling away from that position. They nade the guy and they send the buck underneath. That's a 3-man clear on the Ambi's position. One player cutting him off from each doorway and one underneath. Ambi that whole time was staring directly at the ground. Because Ambi fucking knows that's the only way that kills him. Is that not insane? Ambi's literally only looking at the ground the entire time.
Than being alone and someone actively swinging you because you try to ADS
Sapple Music Rebellion.
What just happened? Blast gets his head taken off, and now we're at a tie game once again. But now it's a little bit scary for Shopify again because we have to go to the middle.
Back to Bunk's briefing. Same shit though, yeah. And I think they're running the same strat. They're running the exact same strat.
A massive repick for the side of G2. Doki donning the fuse yet again. Stomping back on the ace and Alma deciding.
It's the same strat versus same strat. They're going to do the same thing over. This is the same thing exactly again, except with the Solus instead of the Warden, so that he could ping for his teammates instead of having to look through the smoke himself to stop the plant. Once again, Spoit on that fucking staircase with the Azamis.
With that Solus scanner means you're going to be able to prevent that having a huge impact, so likely the intention and the vision behind that op pick from Shopify.
Oh my god!
Innocently.
And now, finally, someone has punished G2's blazing pace. That's what you do against teams that really like entering the building fast. You fucking get aggressive. Alamau's already in first floor. He's also going to have to fight someone soon here, and I think he's aware of it. No, Spoit does not go for the flank on him.
Everybody can watch the top floor, and you only need Surf to try and stop that plant, which might come very soon despite losing that fuse. Alamau opening this wall already, looking for a pick. Fishing for a kill, not finding anything just yet. Might have an
Ambi the side player again. They're going to go for the pick onto the green lobby now again. Same shit as last time. They want that kill on the Spoit, which ultimately gives them the kill on the Ambi as well. Can they make it work? Spoit's playing close from the door though. He's getting real fucking aggressive this time. Ambi takes hella damage from the DMR. Spoit not on the staircase this time, though. He's playing in the lobby itself. This is a really good adjustment from Spoit. Because last time playing on the staircase itself got him killed. Smoke's coming down Skybridge side. Alamau rotating off of the doorway, so now Spoit will be left alone, essentially.
And Shopify Rebellion showing that discipline, showing that patience, not extending, not allowing these
I don't know if they know that Blast is on this rappel. They might not know.
And they'll be patient, they'll wait as every second drains away.
Doesn't matter if they don't know, they run away. Yeah, he's holding it. Here comes a smoke grenade. Alamau brilliantly shut down. Laura gets the refrag though. Laura in green, Laura in green. Laura swinging. Good kill by Laura. Laura's gonna go straight into sight. Faking the sight plant now. Faking the sight plant with that sense. Back to this mini game. Who's planting, who's pushing, who's planting, who's finishing. Same mini game again. Will Shopify drop a player down? I think they should. Honest to God, I think they should. But Solus can scan for his teammates who can stop the bomb plant. Oh, they know that there's a Solus though. They know they can't go over this. They have to flood. They have to flood top. The moment he saw the solo scanner on the drone, they know they have to flood top. Oh no, they give the bomb to Laura. They're going to fake the plant and maybe flood top of that? Yeah, they're going to fake the plant, flood top off of it. They're going to distract one player, making him look at Vert. But Rexon gets a kill already. That's detrimental. And now the Solus is looking, so one player's distracted. One player's distracted. Will he get two? Laura walks through. Canadian gets his! Surf gets another! 6-5 match point! Shopify Rebellion!
Get themselves to match point here on Layer.
I wonder if the nerves are hitting.
Oh, they're screaming at him. They're screaming at him.
To shoot at with that DMR and in
right, guys, Fly, thank you for the summon to Dodo ads. Josh, thank you for the summon to Dodo ads. Connie, thank you for the summon to Dodo ads. Holy shit.
And now Shopify Rebellion once again swing back the lead. And not only is it the lead, but it
the plays are so good. You see that when Shopify decided to commit everyone top, those sense grenades, once again, force it so that they have to have the solos looking for the plant the entire time. The whiff on the counter pressure. That guy could have got a double kill on that lurch, but he doesn't. Curve, thank you for someone to donate ads.
Rocky Sandman cheered X100. Imagine not watching this with Fett's input.
This'll be fine. I'm kind of washed now, guys. Kind of like L-ball knowledge now. Fett L-ball knowledge now. No cap.
Can Shopify Rebellion get the job done? And does G2 have one last dive in the tank?
Down to Labs where, similarly to the first half, Shopify attack Labs. It comes down to a round they really should have won. They don't, but then they win the second attempt. Same thing on this half. They're defending Labs. They lose a 1v3 that they really shouldn't have. Now they get to retry. Is Lightning going to strike twice?
Retry on the Labs hold.
In the first half. Can they do
You two have the Ying this time, though. It might be a fast horizontal push directly on a site. Blaz working stock pressure back. So yeah, direct garage take. Direct garage take, and once again, they're going to need to like have a guy lurk up. They're going to have probably stop and lurk on the Vert player while they're putting the bomb down. Cal Relish. Join our ads. Appreciate you. Thank you for the sub.
In the late stage, the lack of a Twitch getting brought out from G2 as well means there's no way to clear that with relative safety, guaranteeing almost a Shopify will find.
Oh, they're already in. They take barrel, they take garage. They're getting all the control they need. There's no one contesting lockers. The wall is soft.
He's just trying to get himself in, and all the G2
SR do have toxin control, but there's no warden on them, so that Ying's gonna fuck them up real heavy. Now Stompn's gonna lurk on the Vert players. Yep, Stompn and Blaz are gonna double lurk on the Vert players. G2 have been doing this all game long. Double lurk, double lurk, double lurk, double lurk. Really, really working out for them. GF Nohana, thank you for someone to donate. I appreciate it, man.
DSP_1234 cheered X200. You're a handsome man, you'll never be washed.
Thank you, I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thanks, man.
Trying to fish for a pick.
Stomping an alert, Blaz on the other side. Blaz, I think he's gonna go stock instead.
Distracted defender. He might have a couple of
but they need to take different Vert against a garage take. I just farted so loud, guys, you have no idea. Thank you for the sub, Asian Invasion.
We start to hear utility going off on the site.
Oh no, as.
Those Candelas in the hand of Alamau, just trying to buy some space, maybe. Again, just trying to draw a reaction from
Only one player on Vert now, but Shopify get 2 picks. 5v3 Shopify. 5v3 Shopify. Glass gets his back. Here comes Alamau. Deep push Alamau. It works out. It actually works out. Oh, but it doesn't work. Oh my god, 2v2. The trades are so fucking fast, I can't even tell what's fucking happening. Stompn takes top 4. Stompn has the hatch. What are they gonna do with it? Does he know? Stompn drops. Stompn drops, but they have Vert and BPs all over. Spoit has the most important position. G2 have to flood through and kill Canadian infiltration. They have every single BP necessary to stop the plan from Vert. Do they have case? They don't even have case. Where's the case? There they have case now.
Still upstairs. If Canadian dies here, this could be massive.
Oh, Canadian! The composure! 1v1 Spoit against a 1 HP Blaz to end the match of the fucking tournament.
Spoit's got some vert set up.
Spoit, where will you go? Doesn't find him off the vert. Spoit has to drop the hatch.
Blaz will complete it.
Blaz gets away with it.
Perfect position.
Spoit retakes through garage. Oh, this is actually not good for Spoit anymore at all. Blaz might retake vert on that.
Blaz is not going to be nearly as aggressive because he knows one shot from Spoit, an incredibly mechanically gifted player, will take him down and lose his team the map. But Spoit, you can tell with the way he's playing, he's got no info. Blaz has backed off just far enough that Spoit will have to.
Well, he has no idea. 10 seconds. Oh! That's it! Spoit wins the 1v1! He wins the match against G2! And then Rex is talking shit already. Rex is talking shit already. And they are on top. The brass layer region. Look at them all yelling across the stage. Holy fuck.
Shaky first game, but nerves completely gone
here. Holy fuck.
The Giants from Europe.
Holy fuck. Number 1 EU goes down to number 3 NA. Because, you know, just hasn't worked. No, I'm kidding. That's rage bait. That's petty as fuck. Dude, holy shit.
An incredible game from both teams.
G2 take it down, but that was a really good showing from G2. That was a really good showing by G2. Canadian was insane right there. Canadian complete composure, heard the guy hopping over behind him, and he fucking walked forward into sight and killed Stompn off that. That is insane. Good depths. Good depths. Stompn hugging Spoit.
I could not agree more. They get the job done, and they move and continue on this upper bracket.
Wow. Holy fuck.
Yeah, a great game.
Holy fuck. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me, boys.